How come you don't skate right in the rain? And then maybe take some barefoot. They're going to my thing barefoot.
Okay, we're in the gym in the off season. We're there about 5 times a week. We usually do 3 weight training workouts and then 2 cardio workouts, and 1 cardio is for endurance and 1 is for interval. So 1 will be like sprints, just working on lowering the heart rate, which is important for all of us, because for the sweepers, they sweep for like, I don't know, 20 to 30 seconds, and then they have 20 to 30 seconds before they have to sweep another rock. So it's really important for them to be able to drop their heart rate in that in-between stage. So, and then also when they sweep a lot and then they have to go throw a rock, you don't really want your heart rate pounding when you're trying to throw like a guard or something, because you have to be very precise with that. And so that's really important. And then it's also important for me, because if I'm really anxious about a shot and my heart rate is pounding and I know that I have to throw a draw to win the game, then I have to be able to control my heart rate to get it down to where it needs to be so that I can make my shot. So that we found has been very beneficial and very important. And then the endurance training is really good for the days where you have to curl 2 or 3 games in a day, sometimes 4, which is brutal, but it's part of the sport. And so just making sure that we're in shape, and then all of the weight training to make sure these girls are super strong. Sweep all my draws to the button because I hit the pin every time, right? Right, Kevin?
Every time.
She's Sarah Koltun. Because she's Sarah Koltun.
She's Sarah Koltun.
But yeah, I think that we have probably the best front end sweeping team in junior women's curling right now. Yep. Which I appreciate a lot. And I think a lot of that has to do with all of their weight training off the ice, as well as their practice with their technique on the ice.
I think seeing a lot of the men's teams really ramp up, and the 2 women's teams, like Jen Jones' team and Rachel Holman, they're probably the 2 most complete fit teams in the country. And seeing how well they're doing with that success, I think it made sense. I mean, it is a sport, right? Why would you go into a sport unconditioned? So I think that it was really big in our development. It has given us a bit of an edge on the junior teams, because I know a lot of the junior teams don't do it as much as we do.
It's always been a part of our thing. Like, people always think like, oh, the summer you have it off. Like, no, we train throughout, like, whether there's curling ice or not. You're on the ice or you're in the gym.
Maybe recreational curlers take it off, but not Team Koltun.
No.